Hey, this is Charles Calhoun, aka the Shade Tree Pro. I want to say Happy New Year's to everyone. Hey, with the new rules coming into the game of golf, one of the rules is keeping the flag stick in. So the question that you ask, do you keep the flag stick in or do you take it out? Well, I'm going to give you my reasons for why I think that you should keep the flag stick in. And it's something that I always enjoy. Even when I'm on the putting green, I love keeping the little stick in when I'm putting. And I see a lot of people take it out. And I'm going to give you my reasons. And maybe there might be a little bit of science behind why you should keep the flag stick in. Now here's where I'm going to say why I like to keep the flag stick in. One of the main reasons is that when we're setting up to the ball to putt, of course we're getting our eyes aligned, and our eyes using our peripheral vision. Let's say, for an example, is that when I set up to the golf ball and I'm getting ready to get my putting, when I'm taking a look with the flag stick in, what happens is that from a visual standpoint, my peripheral vision has a target that it is absolutely locked on. And once my peripheral vision has locked onto a target, now my mind, my body, and everything kind of just stops where it is, and I can stay pretty solid to if I'm making a stroke in a sense, because now, like I said, I've balanced myself up. I'm giving an example of what I'm trying to say here, is that what happens, again, what happens is that it's almost like my visual creates a box, basically, of what, so my eyes and everything, my head and everything, my body can stay level and balanced to allow me basically to, stay with a consistent stroke. Now, the difference is that when the flag stick, and I'm going to move this, when the flag stick is not in, when the flag stick is not in, I'm not going to say that you can't putt well, but what I'm saying is that once I set up here and I'm looking at the hole, now my angle or visual has changed to go down this way, because, if I'm looking at the back of the hole, which is what I do to putt, now my visual has changed in the sense that I'm not staying balanced there. And if I do stay balanced, now I'm looking way down the line here somewhere, and it could be anywhere. It's kind of like taking the rangefinder, that if the flag was in, it would be easy for me to take the rangefinder and boom, that laser would hit right there. But if, say I didn't have something, a wall or anything here, now this laser is going to extend out way far, and then it's going to make my body extend out way too far. How often you see people when they're putting, they're like this, and how many people you see often sometimes when they're putting, they might hit down behind the ground or whatever, because like I said before, because we have to look down because we're above the ball, that it changes the angle in which we are stroking the putt on. So me, as I said before, I'll set it back up. Hey, look, sometimes when you don't have a golf course, your golf course, you got to make a makeshift way of doing it. That's why I say it's very important for me, even for my putting, is that when the flag stick is in, now, regardless, because now that flag stick sets in the middle, it gives you a tinier target to aim at. That's another great point. Having a tinier target to aim at. Me personally, I feel like the flag sticks works like a magnet. So now when I putt, and I go to make my putt, and I hit it, now I'm balanced, like I said, and it's like I can stay square, because even as far as I go up, as far as the flag stick goes up, I have something that my peripheral vision can level with and line and keep me into the shot. Give that a try. Check that out. It's worked for me for years, me personally, or whatever. I hate seeing that rule came into play, because in my own way, good, bad, or indifferent, is because now, I get to give this good information away, and once people understand this, they'll understand that keeping the flag stick in does make a difference of how the body stays balanced and how you putt. Once again, Happy New Year. And this is Charles Calhoun, aka the Shade Tree Pro. I got a lot of great things coming ahead this year. I think 2019 is going to be a great year for me, for expressing my knowledge that I've studied over the years, and want to give to the world and everyone, because as I said many times before, you know, I wasn't born with a golf club in my hand, but I was reborn with a golf club in my hand. And hopefully, in my true nature or whatever, as I say for 2019, let's replace guns with golf clubs. Once again, Charles Calhoun, aka the Shade Tree Pro, and always good golf.